Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Retro Wrestling Room. It is Wednesday night, which means Dynamite, where the best wrestle. Tonight we've got a pretty stacked card yet again. I don't know if it is as stacked as Collision was. We got Mercedes Moné versus Yuka Sakazaki, Jeff Jarrett, and if he wins against Claudio Castingnoli, he'll get a future title shot. Will Ospreay versus Brian Cage, Wheeler Yuta versus Jay White. There's also Ricochet versus AR Fox as well, which should be incredible. So yeah, a really, really stacked card tonight. I don't know why they're throwing everything at this show again. Let's have a look. So we have got just 1 minute to go. I was a little bit later starting up tonight. Let's have a look. So I've got everything set up there. We are live and all ready to go. So what matches are we looking forward to the most tonight? I think, looking at the card, Will Ospreay Brian Cage could be good, but I got a feeling that Ricochet AR Fox match is going to be really, really good. Nick in the chat again. Saturday Joe killed Nick Wayne. Tonight Jay kills Wheeler Yuta. Yeah, I got a feeling Wheeler Yuta is in for a bad night tonight. What are the odds, do you think, that MJF is going to interfere in the Jeff Jarrett match? I'm thinking very, very high. What else we got on that card? Mercedes Moné actually in action. Yuka Sakazaki obviously won I think it was a 4-way match on Collision on Saturday night. I was flicking back and forth between Collision and Saturday night's main event, so I always try and stream the biggest shows. And what I've seen so far of it, it was a really, really good show. And I was reading earlier a report, actually not long before we started, I think it was Dynamite, that Dynamite was actually... Oh, there we go. My stream has started. Oh, I haven't got my headphones tuned in, that's why I got no sound. That would help. There we go, I can hear it now. So there is Elevated with Will Ospreay. He's in the ring at the moment. What was I saying? Yes. Dynamite in the UK had the most viewers it's had on ITV4 since, I think it was like mid-2003. So that's a great sign. I mean, I've definitely been noticing that AEW seems to be hitting a stride again at the moment. I'm not going to say it's at its peak, but it's definitely on the up at the moment. And I mean, the TV ratings in the UK are starting to slowly go back up, which is huge for them. Obviously, they're based in the US, but the UK does seem to be their biggest market. Oh, there you go. Nick said the same in the US, and that's even after the move to Max. Yeah, I've seen conflicting reports with the Max viewers, but if those TV ones keep going up, I mean, if the TV viewers keep going up and up, then surely there's going to be a lot of people watching Max as well. So, yeah, they're in a much better spot than they were even a few months ago. 100%. And here we go. Much like last week when we had Brian Cage in the opener, he was against... let's swap over the screen. There we got the main screen. And let's stick Ospreay on there. Oh, what's Don Callis saying here? Okay, so Kenny Omega has been attacked in the back. Guessing that has got something to do with the Don Callis family. Don Callis actually teased that there may be a fifth member coming in. I wonder if that's going to be somebody who used to be maybe in the family, or maybe that's going to be somebody who hasn't been in before. Be interesting to find out. Or Will Ospreay goes to that Hurricane Rana, gets caught by Brian Cage in a powerbomb position, gets out though, trading forearms. Oh, Brian Cage, this was massive. Throwing Ospreay into the corner. I remember these two had a really, really good match. I think it was in a American Indie, if I remember. I can't remember where it was though, but it was a really, really good match. So hopefully they can get some of that magic back tonight. Oh, Will Ospreay jumps over the top rope. Gets caught with a big, big shoulder tackle though. It's weird to see Brian Cage in this all black attire again. I know it's the heel gimmick now, but so used to it being a lot more colourful than this. And they also had a really good match when Ospreay was international champ. Ah, right, okay, in AEW. I don't remember that one, but that's not to say I didn't watch it. I can't remember where that indie one was. Oh wow. Ospreay went for a flipping neckbreaker on the outside. Got caught in a suplex position by Brian Cage, and Brian Cage is just walking around the ring with him, showing unbelievable strength. Oh, he almost falls back down, but no, Brian Cage manages to power him back up again. Those delayed suplexes always remind me of Davey Boy Smith. Known for that back in the day. Oh, Lance Archer attacking Ospreay on the outside. Slams his face into the announce desk. Oh, Don Callis is getting shots in as well. Don Callis is one of the most over people in AEW, I swear. Just always gets a monster reaction. He's even got a chant at the moment. Not a very flattering one, but he's getting a chant nonetheless. I love that Callis always sells attacking someone. He hurts himself. Yeah, it's a great little touch. It's pure heel working, that is. The fact that he hurts his own hand when he's hitting somebody else. As if it's their fault they hurt his hand as well. It is the kind of thing Hina would do, I agree. I'm watching the old, well, I say old, it's a OVP podcast at the moment. I've been watching it for ages, but they do in the Wrestling Challenge at the moment, and they're in 1987, they must be up to now. So Bobby Heenan's in the stage where he got attacked by, what's his name? Ken Patera. So he's in the era where he's wearing that neck brace all the time. Gorilla keeps making fun of him. The power from Brian Cage. Just pulling off backbreaker, just being able to deadlift him up. Let's get these stars going. It's a Will Ospreay match. So we gotta start from 3 stars instead of 2.5, because he just never has anything lower. Tell everyone what I did watch today. I don't know if anybody else has seen the matches. And I never know how to pronounce the name. Is it Saray? Japanese wrestler. Saree, I think. Apparently I read that she'd had some incredible matches so far this year. And I watched 2 of them today, the 2 highest rated ones this month that were on Cage Match, and they were both unbelievable. The one against Venny was even better than the other one, and yeah, I thought it was like a 4.5 star match. It was unbelievable. Got that spinning kick from the handspring position there from Will Ospreay, taking out Brian Cage. We're getting that UK style chant, the singing of Ospreay's name in the crowd. Ospreay with 3 forearms, pushing Brian Cage against the ropes. Oh, big kick as Brian Cage was ducking. Oh, he went for that belly to back suplex, but just way too powerful, Brian Cage. Oh, I guess caught with a kick again, mind. Oh, pop-up kick from Brian Cage. Oh, he's getting caught in the cheeky Nando's. There it is. The crowd are really behind Ospreay in this one. Oh, there's that phenomenal forearm. It's too bad there isn't an Assassin's Creed X-Men game. These 2 would be perfect to promote it. Oh, could you imagine that? The entrances alone. Good match so far. I'm going to pop it up another quarter. Oh, he's thrown the elbow pad off Will Ospreay. Is he going to go for that hidden blade? No, gets caught by Brian Cage. Oh, went for a German. Will Ospreay managed to roll out of it. Brian Cage almost went all the way to the outside. Now he is. Got a massive boot from Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay's going to go flying, I think. Hits the ropes on the other side. Sasuke special. I tell you what, I don't know if the crowd is mic different or what, but I know they've got smaller crowds the last couple of weeks. Smaller venues, not necessarily smaller crowds, smaller venues. So it is louder. But this is way louder than the last 2 weeks. The crowd reaction here, I don't know if it's mic different or if this crowd just are louder. Whatever it is, it sounds way better than it has been. Oh, Brian Cage has managed to get Will Ospreay in a precarious position. There it is, that suplex from the ring apron all the way over. Ospreay kicks out at 2 though. Brian Cage got Ospreay up. We've seen people in this position. Oh, he went for the F5. Oh, well, Ospreay had escaped, but Brian Cage still managed to counter again. Oh, massive hook kick. Oh, 2 hook kicks from Ospreay. Oh, he went for that cutter. Brian Cage caught it there. Oh, and a massive, massive lariat. Go for it. Oh, sit down powerbomb. Oh, just kicks out at 2. Let's knock that up again. It's a really good opening TV match. Oh. Ospreay's on the ring apron here now, by the turnbuckles. Is Cage going to try in a superplex maybe? No, he's got him in that F5 position. But he's on the middle rope. Oh. An F5 off the middle rope. Ospreay going to be able to get out. Oh. Manages to get his foot on the rope, but Lance Archer's there. Pushes his foot off the rope. Just for the middle rope. F5, and going to go to 3.75. Oh, Brian Cage fake putting a cigarette out on Will Ospreay's back there. Oh, no way. Oh, a Styles Clash. And he gets it. So everybody says that Ospreay shouldn't be using that Styles Clash because he never puts anybody away with it. Has managed to put 2 opponents away with it in the last few weeks. Oh, and here comes Lance Archer. Attacking Ospreay after the match. A really good opening match to start this Dynamite. Commentators telling us that we had Kenny Omega chance there, but he's been attacked in the back. I like that, Nick. The Brett Rope 5. 100% should be renamed. Ospreay now has more wins with the Clash than AJ in the last decade. I mean, when you think about it, it's probably close. Oh, Kenny Omega is here now. Oh, he came with a steel chair. Just flattened Brian Cage, and he's checking on Ospreay in the corner. Oh, here they come. You see the members of the Don Callis family. We've got Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita. The way Omega was standing in the ring with that chair then, I thought we were going to get a double cross. Look at the trousers on Takeshita. It's like MC Hammer up in here. Ah, 2 pile drivers. One for Ospreay and one for Omega. You know, I kind of wonder if Kenny might turn at Grand Slam after the opening. Could possibly be. Could see that. He could be the 5th man, maybe. Oh, we got a big chant against Callis again. Don Callis is getting some kicks in as well. Whose music is that playing now? Is that... Oh, stop now. That's Takeshi's music. Okay, I really like Takeshi's music then. I was trying to think. I was like, that's not Brian Cage's music. It's not Don Callis' music. So the Don Callis family standing tall in the middle of the ring there. Takeshi's music kind of reminds me of the Nitro theme tune. Like down, 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 down. So good match to start the card. Yeah, I do like that Takeshi music, but yeah, it definitely reminds me of the old Nitro music. Yeah, you're right, Nick. Ospreay playing Kobashi to Kenny's Masawa there. There we go. We're running down the card for tonight. Mercedes versus Sakakawa. Or Sakazaki even. Ricochet, AR Fox. So we got Rennie Young in the back here, outside Swerve Strickland's locker room. Oh, also Hangman Page is looking in Swerve's room. Sorry, yeah, it was Swerve's room. And MJF just bumped into him backstage. So Renee Young managed to get that interview with MJF here. MJF finished the promo there with the "Ain't I Great" quote. So yeah, he thinks this is going to be the last Outlaws' last ride here tonight. So we got an advert here on Triller. Yeah, I'm just going to put on Twitter about how good that match was. Ospreay versus... I think that was better than the Omega cage match, to be honest. Dynamite. There we go. There we go. Right, so that is done. Let's click on the stream there. So yeah, I mean, looking at this card tonight, obviously the Mercedes match. We've then got. I noticed that we got Mariah May here tonight as well. She's going to address the crowd with a live mic. We've been told MJF is going to do the same. And then, yeah, 4 more matches at least. So we've got Mercedes match, the Ricochet one, Jeff Jarrett, and Jay White, all with matches tonight. It's weird. Sometimes when when they start the adverts, they seem way longer than any others. Yeah, you're right, Nick. I think MJF did call Claudio a centaur. Half man, half horse. Okay, so breaking news as well. A bit of a spoiler for Collision as well. Roosh was back at the taping tonight. There seemed to be some sort of disagreement between him and the company lately. But yeah, good to see that he's back. Look at the size of Big Bill. They're just showing the highlights from Collision there. Big Bill was standing face to face with Hobbs. And Bill just absolutely towered over him. Okay, Hobbs telling us that he's not cleared for tonight to travel here. Saying that he's going to take Big Bill to hell. Word was he got really stiff with Rich Holloway during a squash. Ah, right, okay, he's sent home for a while. Here we go. So we have got the. Where can I find it on my? There we go. Jeff Jarrett, Claudio Castingnoli match coming up. So I've clicked that. Why isn't it coming up? There we go. I need to hide the other screen. So Claudio Castingnoli making his way through the crowd here. AEW record, 88 wins, 30 losses, and 5 draws. 1/3 of the Trios champion. So we got 2 of the Death Riders in matches here tonight. And there's that familiar music from Jeff Jarrett. This theme tune, I think, still gives my wife nightmares. I once had a... how many discs was it? It was either a 3 or 4 disc set of Jeff Jarrett Best in TNA. And I was watching it one day in the bedroom and I fell asleep. And I went back to the DVD menu and it was just playing his theme music on a loop. And my wife couldn't find the TV remote. So it was just that do for ages. And I don't think she's ever forgiven me for it, to be honest. In another timeline, they would be in a tag team called Double JC. I mean, if Jeff Jarrett doesn't retire, maybe if he doesn't retire, then beats Moxley for the title, we can see it in the future. He'll be the leader of the Death Riders as well. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? Never happening. Oh, Japanese style arm drag, they said there, for Jeff Jarrett. Here we go for those 10 punches in the corner. No, he gets caught off at about 3. Claudio with a atomic drop and a big lariat flattens the last outlaw there. Oh, he's going for that pile driver, the patented pile driver. But no, Jeff Jarrett manages to roll out. Oh, he grabbed hold of the leg. Yeah, and he's managed to get in the figure 4 leg lock early in this match. Big cheers for Jeff Jarrett there from the crowd. Well, Jarrett is from Memphis. You learn a lot about the pile driver in Memphis. That's right. It's a massive move for can't think of his name. Oh, good lord. Lawler. He is Wheeler Yuta. Looking to make his way through the crowd. Jeff Jarrett's going up to him. Ref manages to stop him now. So even though Wheeler hasn't placed any hands on Jarrett yet, definitely distracting him. Oh, Claudio tries to attack him from behind. He gets caught though, and then we got a big boss man style move across that middle rope there. Oh, and a strut from Jeff Jarrett. Oh, Claudio saw him come in though, throws him through the middle ropes. There we go. There's Wheeler Yuta on the outside. They're in break in the US. Okay. So Wheeler Yuta is attacking on the outside now. Telling the cameraman to focus on Jeff Jarrett as he moves away, not to focus on him. Great little heel touch there from Yuta, who's also getting better at those little things. You know, he wouldn't have done things like that a few months ago. Oh, Jeff Jarrett dropped chin first across the barricade there. Castingnoli with a figure 4, like a hammerlock, but almost in a choke position as well. Don't quite know what you'd call that. In real life, that's not really anything. It's not really attacking the shoulder, and it's not really a choke. It's just kind of holding them. Well, there we go, telling us that we'll hear from Mariah May later on tonight. Did he really? Oh, right, okay. Is that because he's a man of 1,000 holds? That's 230-second move. Oh, Jeff Jarrett fighting back. Couple of punches to the midsection there. Yeah, Jericho. He was 4-5-2 right after armbar. I don't know what I was watching the other day, and that clip came up again, and it made me laugh. And I've seen it about 500 times, surely, in my life now. I can't remember what I was watching. I don't know. And they just cut back to armbar. And then like armbar, arm drag, and then the big long one, something cadenza or something. Russian arm. Oh, it's that double foot stomp from Castingnoli. Let's start this match off. Give it a 2.75 so far. Oh, I thought Jeff Jarrett was going to go for the stroke there, but he went for a Russian leg sweep instead. Super Mario stomp. It is a bit, isn't it? Oh, big punch there from Claudio and a European uppercut. Oh, followed by a second. And a third. Jeff Jarrett still fighting back though, still on his feet. Oh, so we got the European uppercuts versus the Memphis right hand. So what are we saying? Best 5 punches ever. Jarrett's got to be up there. Jerry Lawler's up there. Terry Funk's up there. I love Bret Hart's punches. I love Austin's punches. Well, that's a pretty good top 5. Don't know what order I'd put them in though. Again, another Memphis thing. They always had good matches. It did. Just always like solid wrestlers. Oh, here's the giant swing. Good evening. Hello, Working Stiff Pro Wrestling. Welcome to the chat, sir. We were just talking then about the punches of Jeff Jarrett being really good. And I was trying to think of who my top 5 wrestlers with the top 5 punches would be. I think Jarrett would be quite high. Jerry Lawler would be high. Terry Funk, Austin, Bret. I don't know who else I'd put in. Who else has got really good punches? Oh, Jeff Jarrett managed to get out of the sharpshooter there. Jarrett's got his own one on. I loved in one of Foley's books, he told the story, wondering how Funk made his punches look so good. He learned it was because Funk was just punched for real. Yeah, they always said, I remember in that book as well, that he said a slap from Terry Funk felt like a right hand as well. Ah, Claudio's got a steel chair. Misses with the strike. There's John Moxley coming in. A huge DDT. Working Stiff Pro Wrestling says Rene Dupree. I can't say I remember his punches. I'll have to look him up. How old's Rene Dupree now? Because he was super young, wasn't he, when he was in the WWE? He can't be that old even now, even though we haven't seen him for years. Funk later went, Cactus all the time. You thought it was good. Claudio Castingnoli stealing a win there. And the crowd are not happy with that at all. MJF is going to be loving it backstage right now. Okay, so 41, Nick said. Wow, only 41 now. Considering he hasn't been seen on, mainstream TV for, at least 15 years. So not the last time we'll see the Death Riders tonight. Obviously, Wheeler Yuta has got that match against Jay White later on. Oh, we're going to get a scumbag out, aren't we? Well, Jeff Jarrett's trying to make his way back to his feet. As Jeff Jarrett's trying to come back around, we got a double J chant. There we go. There's that familiar music. I knew it was coming. He did, you're right. Nick says that Rene Dupree spent a lot of time in All Japan Pro Wrestling and Noah. He did a few tours to the UK as well in the independents. I remember because he was over here during the WrestleMania that that kid Nicholas beat his record for the youngest ever champion. And I remember one of the promoters in the UK took a picture with Rene Dupree, who was like frowning because he'd had his record broken. What's MJF going to have to say to Jeff Jarrett here? Looked like he was going to start talking to Jeff Jarrett. It just gives him a right hand with a diamond ring. And he's just kissing the ring as well. Not a euphemism there. Is he just going to say, I told you so? Okay. He's not going to say I told you so, because MJF tells us that he respects his elders. Yeah. Excalibur said that there's possibly no other more... he's the bile on the bottom of his first shoes. My God, Excalibur going in hard on MJF here. No more inexcusable human on the planet, apparently, according to Excalibur. So we got a advert for Revolution at the moment. Styles after getting attacked by Moxley. There we go. We got that black screen, so we are in another advert segment here. Good start to Dynamite so far. A lot of interlocking feuds, which they're really building up again lately. So even so far, 45 minutes in. So we've had a really good opening match between Will Ospreay and Brian Cage. Obviously setting up the tag team match between Ospreay and Omega versus the Don Callis family at Grand Slam. Then we had the Jeff Jarrett Last Ride storyline. The Death Riders linked into that. Obviously Moxley's the champion. So it's putting them over as heels. We got the backstage segment where where Hangman was looking for Swerve, apparently. So that's an interesting dynamic because those two hate each other. They bump into MJF because they're throwing a possible MJF Hangman feud up soon. MJF attacks Jarrett after the match because they're in a match. They're in a feud at the moment. Loads of interlocking things. So all that, but it doesn't feel rushed. And both the matches were good so far. Can't fault it at all so far. Really good show. So let's knock that off there. So I wonder what match we're going to get next. Let's have a look. So because Mercedes is a title match, I'm going to say that's going to go on last. So then the other matches, AR Fox, Ricochet, and Wheeler Yuta, Jay White. So we've just had the Death Riders, so I think they'll hold back on them for a bit. So I'm going to go... there you go. They did confirm Monet Yuka as the main event. I would have put it main event. So I'm guessing they're going to have Maria next. Then the Ricochet AR Fox match. Then Wheeler Yuta Jay White. Then the main event. I never get predictions right, by the way. If I say it, it'll probably be the opposite, and they'll throw in a late curveball and Monet won't even be at the show. That's how I would book it. Okay, so we got Ricochet backstage. Look at that for an outfit. Different looking gear there. It's got like a couple of military style. Almost like a British military style on his left hand side and a Japanese military style on the right hand side. Okay, so Ricochet saying he's going to have a proper interview segment with Renee on Collision. He's not happy that they're throwing him in this match here tonight. 1 week away from that massive card. He looks like a villain army commander in an anime. He does. Really good facials there from Ricochet on his entrance. I'd love to know what the person was shouting back at Ricochet. I like his heel music as well. What are you saying there, Nick? Battle of Seema's old tag team partners. Yeah, Fox and Ricochet. Wow. Okay, I hadn't made the link there. How good was Dragon Gate's roster back in like the early 2010s? Like Seema, Shingo, Hulk. Pac was massive there. Most of making the Lucha Underground link. Yeah. What was was it AR Fox kill shot? Kill switch? Something like that. It was amazing, although I watched the big show from the weekend and it was pretty good. Ah, okay, I didn't watch it. So what's Dragon Gate? Swerve was kill switch. There you go. Oh, Swerve was kill switch. Sorry, AR was Dante Fox. Oh yeah, right. Okay, that makes more sense. So what is Dragon Gate on now? Where do we watch Dragon Gate shows? Yeah, Fox with a shoulder tackle there. Realise I haven't put the screen on. I'm falling way behind here. It just isn't good enough. Not professional enough. Let's put. They have their own streaming site that if you search for it, you can find it. Okay. Right, okay. I might message you after, Nick. Yeah, Fox with a big head of street. Oh, just a big massive tope over the top rope. Throws Ricochet into the barricades. Oh, big boot from AR Fox. Giving some high fives to the crowd. AR Fox slams Ricochet into the barricade again. Big chop as he's leaning over the barricade as well. Oh, we gonna get an A-Raid crash? No. Ricochet gets out. Oh, and a hip toss from the inside of the ring. AR Fox lands on the hardest part of the ring there. Yeah. Brilliant from Ricochet. See, of all the amazing things, athletic things that Ricochet can do, the biggest reaction he got was from not doing a move. Oh, no, he's getting a bold chant to him. He's not going to appreciate that. Brilliant heel decision there from Ricochet. It's great. See, like, for how many naysayers that Ricochet has, I think this is the most I've ever enjoyed Ricochet. He's always been like super talented, but this little heel run he started now, this is the most I've ever enjoyed his work. He's really good at it. Oh, he delivers a big chop to AR Fox there. They bring it up the toilet paper incident from the Hammerstein. Stick those stars up. Let's start at a... No, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's start at 3. So that's been very good so far. TP killed all the light in Ricochet's soul. I just think he's so good at the moment in this heel role. Oh, look at this, a back rake. Don't see enough back rakes in wrestling. Except for that horrific one that John Moxley did to someone once. God, he's just swearing at the crowd now. Getting a lot of reactions. I always loved Matt Jackson's long set up back rake. When he would run, yeah. Hitting each rope constantly and then just finish with a back rake. Oh, no. The back rake was... he did the cartwheels, didn't he? Back and forth. Okay, there's a step that they probably should have mentioned before just now. I don't think they had. If Swerve Strickland interferes tonight, then the match next week is off. Interesting step there. Wonder why they just brought this up now, unless I've been talking and missed it. Oh, we're going to get a people's elbow now from the Ricochet. No, because they standing moonsault at the end instead of the elbow drop. Renee said it to Ricochet backstage. Ah, okay, I missed it. Too busy talking, waffling on. I was going to say there was a weird thing not to bring up. Oh, they're exchanging forearms now. They're exchanging clotheslines as well. Both hitting each other at the same time. Oh, and they both went for a high cross body at the same time. I think AR Fox... Oh, I was going to say came off better, but I don't think he did. Looks like Ricochet's... Yeah, he is. Ricochet's back up to his feet first. Oh, but AR Fox gets the first strike off. Oh. Matrix move there from AR Fox to avoid that strike. Oh. Captured the wrist and the head. And then almost got like a... I don't even know what that was. I don't know what you would call that. Almost like a perfect plex type deal, but had the wrist and everything caught underneath. Oh, it looked like he was going for a package pile driver there in the corner. Ricochet sneaks out underneath. Oh, just leapt up and hit an enziguri there. Holds on. Oh, pulls him up into a cutter. AR Fox hitting all his moves here at a 450. Oh, kicks out. That was a 2.9 count there. Getting "This is awesome" chants in the crowd. Ricochet shouted to AR Fox, "Just get off of me." Oh, AR Fox has got him up. Oh, but Ricochet's hanging onto the ropes. Got Ricochet up in this like F5 position. Oh, but he's grabbing onto the ref. Oh, that managed to save him. Oh, a one-legged coat breaker there. Oh, AR Fox kicks out. Oh, he's loaded up the gun. There it is. Big clothesline to AR Fox. Oh. Hits him with a vertigo. Gets a 3. Wow, I'm going 3.5. That was a good match again. Wow, just really, really good matches tonight. I mean, in ring, they just are. It is with the best wrestlers, and they put so much emphasis on just really, really good matches. Oh no, he's got the scissors. I didn't even know where he got them from. Oh, somebody's pulled it. It's Swerve. Swerve's here. Every week looking bigger and bigger. Swerve Strickland attacking Ricochet here. He waited till after the match, so he is going to get that match next week. Oh, throws Ricochet into the steel steps. Goes upside down. Get a massive Swerve's House chant here. Is Swerve going to go for that stomp? Oh no. Ricochet is caught. AR Fox put the scissors up to him. Swerve isn't going to attack him. Oh wow. Ricochet keeping AR Fox hostage there. And that's how he's going to get away from him. Wow. Massive Swerve's House chant there. Swerve telling Ricochet one more week. That's all he's got left. Well, Ricochet gets his... before Swerve gets his hands on Ricochet. John Moxley saying, "Why do you need to see the championship? I am the championship." Great line. John Moxley telling Renee that he's trying to build up a 1,000 Moxleys. Daddy Magic's Merch Madness clip here. So he's just Daddy Magic doing his best Don West impression here. Going through the whole merch table in 30 seconds. So I miss Don West as well. Really miss Don West. I miss his sales. But mostly his commentary with Mike Tenay, one of my favourite partnerships of all time. You can tell they just absolutely loved that show at that time. So we're already an hour into the show. It just flies by. Like I just think this TV show is really good at the moment. You never get bored. It's always quick enough to move on to the next thing, but it's not like that machine gun style of segments that we used to get in the 90s, where it was just, right, we've had this segment for 30 seconds, we need something else. What's happening on Twitter here? So we're seeing a lot of clips here from AEW that people are just reposting. A lot of the backstage segments people are reposting the most, it looks like, at the moment. Yeah, everybody seems to be enjoying the show so far. Looking, it's a Twitter page called New Japan Pro Wrestling of America, and there's a poster for the Windy City Riot event that they got coming up in April, and there's a poster for the Takeshita Tanahashi match, and I absolutely love that poster. That is incredible. Really, really good design there. I'd actually love a copy of that poster. I wonder if they will sell copies of that. That's a brilliant poster. I love that. So we're still in the break on Triller. So we just got the black screen. It's a pity they don't play any type of music. There's just nothing at all. It's just a black screen. There we go. We are back. Oh, so they're doing a little plug there for a horror film called Dark Match, starring Chris Jericho. I read about this film ages ago. It's going to be absolutely awful, but I cannot wait to watch it. I love wrestling, I love horror films, and I love terrible wrestling films. So it is just perfect for me. But can wrestlers act? No. No, they cannot. Funnily enough, I sent a message to the team earlier, and I was like, right, we got to bring this series back. We got to really do it, proper episode again now. So we could organise one really soon. The next ones I want to do are, I think maybe the Tooth Fairy by The Rock. I think would be really fun to look at. What other ones? Because I've actually done a few of the thumbnails and stuff just to get ready. So we've done a Hogan film so far. So instead of just doing like all the Hogan films, I want to kind of do different people all the time at the moment and then go back to them. So we could do the Tooth Fairy by The Rock. I think would be fun. Knucklehead with the Big Show would be fun because that was god awful. Austin has got 1,000 straight to DVD terrible films. Oh, there's just so many. There's so many awful wrestler films. John Morrison had a film called Stormageddon. I mean, that's going to be an absolute classic, surely. Got Firepower with the Ultimate Warrior. He's not in it too much, to be honest, but it'd still be fun to look at. Kane with the See No Evil films. Yeah, there's just so many awful films. I actually like Boone the Bounty Hunter. What's that? Let's have a look. Boone the Bounty Hunter. Oh, okay, that was John Morrison as well. I don't think I've even heard of that. I don't recognise that at all. I will add that to the list. Boone the Bounty and Sting in Shutter Speed. Let's look at that as well. Shutter Speed from 2000. Oh, wow. Even just looking at the poster, I know that's going to be a classic. Okay, there's two very good shouts there, Nick. And two that I haven't even heard of. That's fantastic. Rampage Jackson is in it as well. I'm sold. And Summer from Rick and Morty. That's fantastic. I'm going to leave both those pages open because I'm going to add those two to the list. So here we go. The match that is coming up next is Jay White versus Wheeler Yuta. I think the guessing so far is that Wheeler Yuta should get battered in this match. Let's see if this happens. You could also do Sting in Moment of Truth. Yeah, the weird movie that was about his life, but he was intersected with or his wrestling career even, but it was intersected with a lot of Bible stories, I think, if I remember rightly. Sting was also in an absolutely terrible film as well called The Encounter. Don't know if you've heard of that one. A load of people all meet at a gas station and they get stuck there, and they're actually stuck in there with Jesus. Yeah, it's as good as the synopsis. Oh, Wheeler Yuta grabbing Jay White's hair there. Jay White grabbing onto Yuta's beard. Now his revenge. Yeah, I saw the trailer. Yeah, it's awful. Oh, big chop. Absolutely floors Wheeler Yuta there. Oh, and he got pulled back up, and another one from Jay White. Oh, and he's getting stomped as well, Wheeler. Really is getting beaten down already. It would be hard since you would need subtitles. But Tanahashi did a movie. Yeah, I've got a copy of it. My dad was a wrestler. Was a heel wrestler. I don't think I've actually watched it, but I've got a copy of it. Yeah, like it was in a 90s monster movie as well. Was it called something like it? I can picture the cover, like almost as if like it's a monster but shouting. Oh, how many chops has Wheeler Yuta taken in this match? It was called something like Blood and Thunder. Ah, right, okay. Because there's loads of like films with wrestlers are the actors, but there's like 1,000,001 films actually about wrestling as well. So I wouldn't mind doing them in kind of like a watch-along style video. Then we can kind of edit it down with the clips as well. Make it a bit different from Wrestlers Can Act. But again, it's trying to find the time. But yeah, I got a big, huge list I'm just trying to find here of all those wrestling films. How many have I got saved here? What's the time? So according to me, I've got a list of at least 132 films based around wrestling. And there's like horror films, detective films, comedy films. Yeah, 132 of them. And they are probably all middle of the road to terrible. Oh, Wheeler Yuta has turned things round here, and he's really working on Jay White's knee on the outside. It was also The Wrestler. Yeah, the 1974 one. I've got a copy of that, I think, on my hard drive. I downloaded quite a lot for the Watchalong series that I haven't started yet. But yeah, that's definitely one of them that I have got. But yeah, that's Shutter Speed and Boone the Bounty Hunter. I've never even heard of those films. That's amazing. I've got 2 more to add to those style movies. And looking at that Shutter Speed film, from what I saw on here, that looks like it would fit the series a little better. Because, like, it looks like a terrible action thriller, which could be funny. Whereas that other film I mentioned, the Encounter, it's not actually that funny. It's just bad. So I don't know how much we'd get out of it, but that Shutterway looks terrible, which looks good. It was a TV movie, okay. It was a Bischoff project that Turner didn't want after he fired Bischoff. Right, okay. Wow, 4.1 out of 10 on IMDb as well. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I still recall the opening scene of the movie. It makes Sting look like a killer. I'm excited to watch that. Let's actually see if it's on here. How I would find it. Is it on there? No. But let's see if it's actually on YouTube. Shutter Speed was Sting. It is. It's actually on. Yeah, it'd be very hard to find a legal copy. It's on YouTube, apparently. I don't know how good the quality will be. While Jay White is down at the moment, let's have a quick look. Okay, it's taped straight from TNT. So it's an awful quality. It's got the adverts left in as well, by the look of it. Right, I'll try and find a better copy of that though. But I'm definitely going to save that to the movie list. Yeah, and I'm going to hunt that down. I'm excited for that. What are they shouting there? It sounded like, oh, Switchblades, they're probably chanting. That makes sense. I was like, I couldn't tell if they were chanting Replay, and then I thought they were chanting Ric Flair. I was like, why would they be chanting that in this match? I think it was Switchblade. I don't know how I was hearing it so poorly. Wheeler Yuta making fun of the crowd there for getting behind Jay White. Mocking them for cheering for him there. Oh, big back elbows from Jay White. Knocks Wheeler Yuta back into the ring. Jay White getting off the top rope. Probably wise since he's got that injured knee. Went for another chop. Oh. Dragon screw from Jay White there. They're both trading moves on each other's knees here. Now they're definitely chanting Yuta sex. Oh, he's biting him now, Yuta. Jay White going for that superplex. Is he going to be able to pull it off with that bad leg? He does. Gets it. Covers Wheeler. Oh, well, Wheeler gets out. 2 count. So there's the advert for it, or little ticket there for the Brisbane, Australia show. Grand Slam. Coming up in just a couple of weeks now. I saw the headline that they've decided how they're going to show that show now, but I haven't actually read the article, so I'm still none the wiser. But I saw that they actually announced it today. Trading rolling pins there. Oh, Wheeler Yuta with a chop block takes out that left leg of Jay White again. Single leg Boston Crab. Michael Oku is looking on somewhere. Oh, Jay White just about gets to the ropes there. Managed to crawl back. I don't think they have announced anything. I think it's more reporters going, right, okay, alright. Here we go. So we got Mariah May next. She's obviously going to be addressing the return of Timeless Tony Storm from last week's Collision show. Wheeler Yuta has locked the arms of Jay White. He's delivering elbows, but Jay White gets out. There's that massive Uranagi that he pulls off. One of the best at it in the world. Jay White back to his feet. No, he went for the Blade Runner. Wheeler Yuta managed to get out though. He got a handful of tights, but still doesn't get a 3. Oh, Wheeler Yuta. Belly to back suplex. Managed to pull off the German with the bridge there, did Yuta. Could only get a 2 count. Gone it back to the top rope. No, jumping nothing. Oh, meets him with a back elbow though. Drops Jay White. Oh, went for the knee. Gets caught. Oh, there's the Blade Runner. And gets the 3. Another decent match. It's crazy that was probably possibly the worst match on the card tonight. But on most shows, that would still be a very decent match. Oh, after the match, he's picking Wheeler Yuta up again. Is he going to hit him with another Blade Runner? He does. After the last few weeks, Jay White keeps getting attacked by the Death Riders. That's some sort of revenge. The crowd are chanting one more time. Oh, but here they are. They're coming back over the barricades. Oh, here comes Claudio from... Oh, he comes in from behind. Drops Jay White. Like a... What? And here's Cope. Cope and FTR are here. The crowd popped big for that music. They've made the saves. Cope lifts Jay White back to his feet. So Dax on the mic saying that he doesn't have a problem with the way the Death Riders operate. He gets it. But attacking his idol, Ricky Morton, that tips him over the line. Oh, wow. FTR have challenged the Death Riders to a Mid-South street fight in honor of Dennis Condrey. Wow. Dennis, I think, was in... Is he in the Fantastics? It's Condrey. No, who's he with? No, what? No, that's not what I was. Midnight Express, of course it was. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Considering the FTR have almost got a Midnight Express theme tune. Who was I getting him mixed up with? Bobby Fulton, I think. I don't know why I had those two mixed up in my head. So there's the that was the promo package there, showing the recap from Collision, where Timeless Tony Storm made her return. Did you see RVD comments on Bobby Fulton? Yeah, RVD. I think that's why he was in my head, and I think that's why I got confused. Yeah, RVD is not happy with Dylan, Bobby's son, who's a promoter, shall we say, known for his shenanigans, I think. But they've been going at it pretty solidly the last week. And I think it's going to get quite nasty, I think. So, Mariah May is here. If RVD is this mad, imagine if the weed wasn't mellowing him out. Oh, my word. Yeah, some of the comments from that exchange that he shared the other day, it's like, ugh. Good line. Mariah May saying Toni Storm can play any version of Toni Storm she wants. The ending will always be the same. That's a great line. Okay, so looking at... She came out, seemed a little rattled at first with Renee Young talking about Toni Storm. But the more she talked, the more confident she got. She got a promo on the gun club here. They're gonna get a big pop when they come back. Okay, so Collision have announced the match of Hook and Samoa Joe versus Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. The Learning Tree versus the Outrunners. Okay. And we're going to hear from Toni Storm. Oh, and TNT Championship match. Daniel Garcia, Kyle O'Reilly, and Lee Moriarty. Oh, it's a recap of Shane Taylor attacking the Undisputed Kingdom. And then that pretty good 6-man tag that we had on Saturday as well. So yeah, Daniel Garcia, Kyle O'Reilly, and Lee Moriarty. It's going to be a very good match. And then up next, we have got the main event of Mercedes Moné versus Yuka Sakazaki. TBS Championship on the line. There's a promo package of the Hurt Syndicate, who won those tag team championships last week. Absolutely destroyed Private Party last week. So even though they're not on the show tonight, little promo package to keep them in everybody's minds after that win last week. Oh, here's an advert for next week. That Swerve Strickland Ricochet match. I got a feeling all hell is going to break loose. Is the upcoming events. And we got a black screen. Again, that's going to be the last one of the night. 20 minutes left of the show for the TBS title match. So what are people saying there? Right, how do I do this? Let's have a look. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. That's how you do it. That's better, I think. So yeah, very, very good episode of Dynamite yet again. Renee's been on a real roll lately, Nick says, and I always love you guys, so hopefully this is really good. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be a really fun match. I think it's going to be good. So we got a rundown of earlier tonight, showing the Styles Clash from Will Ospreay. And he won that match against Brian Cage. It ended in chaos, with Omega and Ospreay both being flattened. Yeah, Don Callis family getting a bit of the heat back from last week. So yeah, just over 2 weeks till that Grand Slam show. I hope it's a really good show, that Grand Slam. You know, even if it's not as big as they had hoped when they first announced it, you know, if they just put on an unbelievable show, next time they go back, hopefully they can just keep building and building then. Then we had Jeff Jarrett lose against Claudio. MJF coming out and flattening Jeff Jarrett straight after. Oh, so Ty Valkyrie and Deanna Purrazzo backstage. And here we go. The champions making their way out first. Don't often see that. Let's set out the main event. Here we go. You comfy by there, mate? Millie coming to watch the main event of the show tonight. So Mercedes Moné absolutely dripping in gold. 4 titles. And here comes the challenger. Here comes the magical girl, Yuka. She reminds me of, it's a weird reference. She reminds me of Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. That's the vibe I always get. Just super happy, hyper pop. Insane energy. A 2025 record, only one match, but it was one victory. That was last Saturday. AEW record, 13 wins, no losses for Mercedes. And there is the bell for our main event of the show. Big Yuka chant straight away. Yuka with the wrist lock. Well, they rolling out, keep up. Yeah, reverse the move. Ties it up behind her back. I forgot that the Royal Rumble's this Saturday, so Collision is going to be up against it yet again this week. Oh, Yuka with a running shoulder tackle there. And mocking Mercedes dance. Took Mercedes over there. Oh, trading. Oh, she went for that arm drag. Yuka held onto the ropes. Missed that. Oh, body scissors. Locking up the champion. Oh, just rolling around the ring now. Oh, she went for the pin. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, went for that basement lariat. No. Only a 2 count yet again. Oh, big chop from Mercedes. Mercedes running up the ropes here. Arm drag. Takes over Yuka. Yuka rolling all the way to the outside here. We gonna get a dive from Mercedes. Oh, went for that basement drop kick. Or baseball slide. Oh, she's mocking Mercedes. I don't know if that's the right game plan here in this match. You could climb out to the top rope. What's she going to go for here? Oh, Mercedes spotted her, runs away. And Yuka is not happy. She wanted to go flying there. Oh, she got tripped on the apron there. That's going to slow her down. Oh, double knee dive from Mercedes. Get the Mercedes dance on the outside. She absolutely flattened Yuka there. Oh, Mercedes just mocking Yuka, running around the ring. Slams her into the ring apron. Oh, 2 count for Mercedes. Mercedes with kicks to the midsection on Yuka now. Just stomping her in the corner. Yuka's back to her feet though. Oh, no, I thought she met Mercedes with the kick. No, she gets caught though. Oh, double knees across the midsection. Pulls Yuka back into the ring. Or centre of the ring even. Can only get a 2 count. Oh, Mercedes went for a big slam. Yuka managed to roll out. Oh, she rolls Mercedes up. No, just gets out. Oh, a drop kick to the back. Took Yuka right there. These two just not really clicking with each other as yet. A few mistimed spots, maybe a bit of miscommunication, not quite clicking. Yeah, like Excalibur said there, a cocky cover from Mercedes. Could only get a 2 count. Oh, you get slammed down to the mat really hard there. Mercedes delivering massive knees to the spine of Yuka. And now stretching her arm back. Aubrey's there to see if Yuka's going to submit. I don't think she is though in this position. John Smith puts in the comments that too many belts on Mercedes is overkill. I know what you mean, but I said in a couple of streams ago, I think, when she won the Revolution Pro match, or won the Revolution Pro title, their on-demand service went up by something crazy like 800%. And that was before a match was even announced, because people in the UK just signed up and were like, oh, actually, we're going to get Mercedes Moné over here. Let's all sign up. You know, so it really helped that promotion. But I know what you mean. Maybe 4 is a bit too many. Oh, Yuka doing a springboard here. She's managed to get to the top rope. She pulls off a missile drop kick. Plus, New Japan and Red Pro both want her as champ on top of being AEW champ. Yeah, that's true. Oh, brainbuster there from Yuka. Gets out of 2. Yuka hitting the rope. There we go. There's that sitting lariat. She was looking for it earlier. She managed to pull it off there. Nick says, I don't think they should do it forever, but for now it helps the standard. Yeah, it does. Oh, 3 amigos for Mercedes. And she hits every single one of them. Oh, there you go, John. At least you're happy for her success after leaving WWE. That's it. She has become the belt collector as of late there. Kind of like Kenny Omega a couple of years ago when he was going around all the different federations winning those belts. Well, Mercedes going to the top rope here. The crowd just booing her. Here comes Yuka. Oh, just a big forearm. Oh. Lots of forearm blows there. We're going to get a superplex. We are. Mercedes coming all the way down. Crashing in the middle of the ring there. Yuka struggling to make the pin. No, just a 2 count. Oh, here we go. Oh no, Mercedes went for a finisher. Yuka landed on her feet. Oh, big massive thrust kick. Could we get a shock upset here? What's Yuka going for here? He said it was a hammerlock into a merry-go-round and then just slammed her down to the mat. Can only get that 2 count though. The champion still in this match. Oh, Yuka maybe spent too much time waiting there. Oh, her face gets slammed into the turnbuckles. Oh, backstabber. Mercedes holding on. The magical girl slam. Okay. I've never heard that title before. I'll try and remember. Oh, rolling elbow. Chris Hero will be happy with that. Oh, lovely looking roll up as well. Why doesn't Mercedes go for the women's AEW title? The one Mariah's holding. Yeah, it is strange. So they got 2 women's titles and they both kind of billed as the top title. It's strange, isn't it? Maybe down the line they will combine those 2 titles. A champion versus champion match somewhere. Oh, she went for that springboard splash there. Yuka managed to get out. Big knee from Mercedes. Oh, powerbomb. Here we go. She's going to go for that finishing move. She gets it. The Moneymaker DDT. And Mercedes gets it. Mercedes retains. And there she is. 4 belts, Monet. There we go. That is how we close the show. John puts just a little weird that she's collecting belts. Meanwhile, she ignores the other title in the company she works for. That is a very, very good point. I never thought of that. Yeah, that's actually a great point, isn't it? If she has collected belts, why isn't she collecting the other one in her very own company? I don't know. Well, there we go, guys. That was another episode of AEW Dynamite. What did you think of the show? I thought it was really good. It's a pity the main event, it didn't quite click, to be honest. I love both those wrestlers, but it didn't quite work tonight, to be honest. I think it was probably a 2 3/4 star. I don't think it quite got to 3. It just felt a bit sloppy to me. But the rest of the show, all the wrestling was spot on. The first hour was definitely better than the second hour. I'll say that. It was front loaded, I think. But yeah, overall, like Nick says, overall pretty strong show. And even if the wrestling in the last match wasn't the best, the booking for the whole show is much better again. It just goes to show that they're an okay match and not main event material. Yeah, they tried it, but no, it didn't quite work this week. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Sometimes, like, even really good wrestlers, like, sometimes they just don't click together. Even wrestlers that have had good matches together in the past, sometimes it just doesn't click, it doesn't work. But yeah, there we go, guys. So the next stream, I don't know if I'm going to do Friday Night SmackDown, still not sure. It's a week by week basis. But this Saturday is the big one, and it's actually one of my favourite events of the entire year is WWE's Royal Rumble. I much prefer the Royal Rumble to even Mania. It's my favourite WWE show. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we will be here for the entire show. I don't know who I'm betting on. I don't know who I'm thinking is going to win both those matches. Don't know. I'm going to have a think. I'm going to have my predictions on the screen for each match as well, even the Royal Rumble matches. We'll see how close I actually get to that. But yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. As always, thank you for contributing to the chat. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave as many comments as you can on all the videos, and hopefully we will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.